The purpose of this video will be to help you save PDFs into your 365 accounts. As we've been talking the last few days, it's best that we work out of our desktop, and so we're going to go there and we'll just kind of walk you through the steps to saving items into your Office 365 accounts that we created the other day. More than likely we would be working out of Edmodo here, and I would have an assignment. So I'm just going to simulate how we would save a PDF from that. I just have an assignment here, and we would go onto your Edmodo account and open that, and then you would complete this during the course of class or homework or whatever. But if you wanted to save this into a secure place so that you could access it later, maybe you didn't get it finished, or it's something that you need to use as a study tool, this is how we would go about doing that. With PDFs, when they're open, if you see my finger here, if you drag from the bottom up, it will give you a list of options down at the bottom. One of those options says Save As, and that's where we need to go, is to the Save As option. It will bring us up another page that will give us a list of options where to save it to. The important part is, if you look up here where it says This PC, we want to make sure that right here it says desktop. A lot of times they will be defaulted to save to your documents. To change that to the desktop, hit the little arrow, and it was going to come up with a list. And I know it's hard for you to see, but there's three options here. The middle one says This PC. If you select that, it will give you all the options where you can save things onto the computer. We want to select the desktop, which here is the top one. The important thing is just to make sure that up here it is saying that you're saving to the desktop. As you can see on this computer, I have no files saved. And then of course down here on the bottom is where we can name it what we would like. Once we have a name, just hit save. That will save it to our desktop then. I'm going to close out of this so that we can see, and of course we can see that now we have a file saved right to our desktop. The next step is to open up your Office 365 account. I've found the easiest way to do this, to make sure we get to the right spot, is to just work off of either the Dickinson Public Schools or the Dickinson High School website. I'm on the Dickinson Public Schools one right now, and they just have a quick link right here to Office 365. Okay, you would select that, put in your information. Remember, your login is your email, your first name dot your last name at dpsnd.org, and whatever you chose for a password. Once you log in, you will more than likely be sent to a page that looks like this. What we're looking to work out of is Microsoft's cloud, which is known as OneDrive. And so that is the little clouds right here. Once we select them, it will send us to another page where we will have the list of documents that we have. If your page does not look this way, it is because you are in what they call the mobile view. You may see it looking and appearing this route. In order to save the route that I'm showing you today, you do need to switch over to the PC view. Down here on the bottom, you'll three little dots called ellipses. You need to select those. If you do not get switch to PC view, I'm not sure why this happens. If you're coming up and you're not seeing this process, you can go over here for some reason and you have to select these boxes and go right back into OneDrive, and now it should reload and it should give you this view. What we need to do though is to switch to PC view for the process of saving that we're doing, and you need to switch your view over to this look right here. Okay, as you can see, I have all the different documents that I've saved over the time listed here. The easiest way is to go and kind of like half minimize this so that it's out of the way, and all we simply have to do is grab our document now, drag it over. Once the box comes, if we let it go, you can see it's uploading right here, and it won't take very long, and then that is our document that we just saved. It is now in a secure place. You can access this from anywhere, at home, anytime you have an internet connection, and it will always be there. It cannot be lost. As long as you see it in there, you can. And if we just go and click on it, as we'll find out, that it will just open, and there's our document. Okay. One thing that you'll find out though with PDFs, sometimes you'll have to resave them, oftentimes as different names and things like that. But that's for another lesson. So hopefully this will help you with learning how to save and give you kind of a reference tool to when you're out doing these things. You can access this video and find out how to save PDFs to your 365.